My name is Amanda Cashman, but I usually go by Cash, and I'm the hall director at Blair Shannon House. For my educational background, my undergrad was Minnesota State University Moorhead in Moorhead, Minnesota, and I got a degree in communication studies with a minor in art and leadership studies. And then I went to graduate school at Western Illinois University, who we played for in homecoming this year. So a little bit about myself is that I'm the youngest of 6 kids. I'm from Bismarck, North Dakota, and I'm the 4th generation of a family-owned landscaping business. So I grew up doing 30-second commercials for my family's locally owned landscaping business. And so that was a good way to grow up, and yeah, it's a little bit about me. So I was one of those overactive student leaders. I loved being a resident assistant. I was actually a 4th-year RA, and I loved it. And I realized all of a sudden that this is something you can do for a career. And I really enjoyed my supervisor in Minnesota, and I thought, man, if I could have her life, I'd love to do that job. And so she actually pointed me in the direction of college student personnel, and I got to study student development theory. And now here I am, I'm a hall director at Missouri State. So when I was looking for a job after graduate school, I had a couple different options, and I interviewed at a place called Oshkosh Placement Exchange, or OPE. And at that exchange, I went through a bunch of different interviews, and Missouri State really stood out to me for 3 reasons. I call them the 3 Ps. The place. I'm from North Dakota, so Springfield, Missouri is a lot different of a place for me to live. And I think it's a nice place here. Everyone's really great. The position. I get to work with 723 students every day in Blair Shannon House, and it's a great position because I wear all kinds of hats in the day, and it's never a dull moment, and it's a different day every day. And lastly, the people. The people here really sold me on it. I have some of the best coworkers out there, and I have a wonderful supervisor and a great team to work with every day. But my favorite part of my job is actually when I have just one-on-one conversations with students. I get to have one-on-one meetings with my RAs every week, and we also get to have conduct meetings with students. But anytime I get to just sit down with them one-on-one and get to know them as people, I really enjoy that part of my job. My favorite music artist, I would have to be Justin Bieber. I know I'm 25, haters gonna hate, but actually just saw him in concert in St. Louis last weekend, and it was outstanding. So I love Justin Bieber, just to be clear about that. The most rewarding part about being a hall director is seeing the growth of our students. What's really outstanding about working a resident's life is it's what it is. You get to spend life with students. I get to see them at their highest high, getting good grades or feeling great about life, and kind of at their lowest lows at some point when things happen in their family or anything, I guess, that kind of rocks their world. And I have the opportunity to work with my student staff or the students in the building on all those kind of days. So it's really great to see the growth throughout the year, especially with a resident assistant that you're trying to challenge and push to grow, be a more responsible adult, or try something new and be creative. So it's really neat to see them grow, and some of them become a resident assistant for a 2nd year, and just to watch that growth is awesome. My favorite movie, I really love The Life Aquatic. Actually fell asleep in the movie theater when I first saw it, and then ever since then I watch it all the time, and I think it's fantastic. I also really like Stranger Than Fiction. It has Will Ferrell in it, and he's like in a serious role. You never really get to see him in a serious role, but I think he's really great in it. The best advice I've ever received is from one of my neighbors down the street from my family's house. Her name is Shirley Steiger. She actually made 2 of my prom dresses. Just a really outstanding woman, and the best advice I ever got was she said to me, the moment you realize how wonderful you are, you will be unstoppable. I just won't ever forget that advice. Well, it was nice spending a little time with you today. Again, I'm Amanda Cashman. I go by Cash. I'm the hall director of Blair Shannon, and come on by anytime you need to meet with me or if there's anything ever I can do for you. Thanks, have a good one.